Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... trying to think.
Do you have anything loud that Boris would know that it's you need help?
I got a toad.
Summons a toad.
Toad is an answer to everything. you throw toads at all your problems.
Yeah.
Come on. Geezer toad's a good idea. Sorry, couldn't help it. Hey, Mike, you gotta summon boss once in a while.
Yeah, true.
I'm guessing this is a Naruto reference?
That's what he calls the toad that Joy also summons.
I barely got that far. I only got a little farther than the exams. And then I watched a bit of Shippuden, and it was good for a while, and then it got so slow.
Yeah, that this chasing Gaara scene was just like...
I didn't even get that far. They were fighting the puppet guy, and it was cool at first, and then it's like, alright, I've been here for 8 episodes, and all Sakura has to do is punch him once, and she has a cure, but she's gonna use it, wait and use it once she gets hit instead of letting herself get hit, and it's just dumb.
Summon the toad. That's what I would say.
I am going to see if the closest tree to me will bend to where it can make it so Boris can see us. Will see me.
Alright, do a nature check.
22.
Not enough.
Alright.
You try, and this tree is so old it does not want to move for you.
Fair enough. Alright. So I just yell Boris and just hope he hears.
Okay.
Perception. Hate at the roll.
Yeah. Yep. No. He's got the radio on. You don't know that there isn't. You haven't pushed all the buttons. I think you've pushed a grand total of 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Power button, the move button, and the window.
Yeah. Okay, it is the basilisk's turn, and because it saw Ania leave, it is going to.
We're still stoned.
Yeah, but
Variation it'll let move. Yeah.
So it is going to start moving over that way. Okay. Also, you can feel it, just like, even though it's not using its stone gaze on you right now, you can feel just being this close to it, you feel slower. And you're slowed if you're within 5 squares of it. Even if you don't see it. And that is going to end its turn because it does not see any other enemies, and it has a surprisingly low speed.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's Barakas' turn.
Don't move.
Alright. You say that to him?
Yep.
Then he's going to hold his turn.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have my staff just do a tiny glow where it's readying an attack.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a magic missile at the ready.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be still.
What's the trigger going to be for you using it?
If it moves, if it's within 3 squares of me.
Okay.
Since I'm 1 square over from Barakas.
Okay, then it's back to you, Ania.
Alright. Just running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boris, we need help.
With what?
There's a basilisk.
Okay. Climb in.
Alright. I want to get in.
Okay. And Boris says as well. to add Boris to the initiative.
Woo!
So many B names.
Right?
There's only 3.
Boris, Barakas, Basilisk.
Benia. Tornado. Okay. And Boris is going to use his move, which in Ton is up to 12. And this is where he can't get through because of the trees.
Those darn trees.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's going to take my turn too then after that, after getting in and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. And the Basilisk is going to move again.
While it moves, I'm just gonna when its head passes us, I'm gonna glance at Barakas and just give a slight nod.
Now?
Not yet.
Okay. Gotta be careful. A nod could be a lot of things. Okay, then Barakas is going to hold his turn as well. And then, are you holding as well?
Mm-hmm.
Boris is going to back up. Hold on.
To what?
Whatever.
Alright, I grabbed the closest thing to me.
And he's going to try and ram it through the trees.
And we just hit. You and I are Barakas and I are hearing trees hitting the ground.
We'll see how well it works. Yes, you hear trees crunching and as it gets to about here. And you are well, you're inside, but you're face to face with a snake.
I hope that thing has a horn.
Alright, so then my turn?
Yep. It's now your turn.
Boris, does this thing have weapons?
Yeah.
What's it got?
I'll have to see. I haven't had to fight anything with it in a while. I'll let you know.
Right.
And he starts looking at the controls and trying to remember.
I'm going to then...
Are you able... Metagaming, I know, not a good idea.
Can I summon the giant toad outside?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to summon the giant toad outside right... Sure, this is a giant toad.
I've never seen anything that looks more like a giant toad.
I mean, it's green and it's giant.
Yeah. And it's got wings and a sword.
Yeah, just right there by us.
Okay. And then is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, the Basilisk sees it, and it is going to use its petrifying gaze attack.
Alright.
Right there, which... Luckily for you is only a close blast 3, so you're not going to have to save yourself from it.
Woo!
But it is. So let's see. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Whee! That's it right there for now.
15 plus 17 is 32. Does that hit your toad's fortitude?
Yes.
It is slow.
Alright.
Save ends.
Barakas.
Yes.
Now.
Okay. And Barakas. Oh wait. What's he gonna do? That won't help. That won't help. Nope. He is going to sand step. So he just bursts into sand, teleports to the other side of him.
Kind of like confetti.
And then reforms. And then he's going to use He's going to unsheath his sword, and sand flows to fill its blade, and turn it to glass. And he's going to use Moonfire Blade to attack it. What is this thing? Ooh, 19.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
19 plus charisma, so that's 24 versus reflex. What is this thing's reflex? Yep, that hits.
I was gonna say either way, isn't it kind of almost like it's behind him?
Yes.
Isn't it like a flank bonus? Or no?
No, you're not quite close enough yet.
Okay.
But that is a D12, which was unfortunately just 2, plus my charisma modifier again because I used radiant damage because I made this build stupid. So that's 12 damage against him.
Yay! So yeah, charisma modifier of 5, huh?
Yes. Okay, and then Barakas is going to back up 2 squares.
Alright.
Okay, and then it is Tornado's turn.
I'm gonna let that magic missile fly into its face.
Okay, how much damage is that?
I'm gonna roll to see if it hits.
Yep. 10 against.
Well, magic missile just says 1 or 2 creatures, 2+ intelligence modifier damage. It's a ranged basic, but it doesn't say hit or not. I don't think we've
never rolled for a hit for a magic missile.
Alright, then we won't.
So 6.
Okay, take 6.
And then off my person, I'm gonna flip a hat in my hand and then put it on and turn invisible.
Okay.
And then
Oh yeah, I forgot I gave you that.
1, 2, 3, wow, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna appear at its back. I'm gonna be at its backside.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. Boros is going to roll to try and find the weapons. Not quite.
Alright. Right here then?
Yep.
So I want to kind of stand up here a bit.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, at the beginning of your turn, roll a save for your toad.
Okay. 16.
Okay, it is saved.
Alright. I'm going to use a paralysis tipped arrow.
Okay.
And fire it at the basilisk.
Okay.
$14.
First AC?
Yep.
No.
Didn't think so. Then we're just going to go back down.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. The basilisk is going to go for the toad again. But this time it's just going to try and attack him. Thank you.
Well, someone went timbered.
Broke.
Ugh.
And he is going to use his bite attack against your toad.
Alright.
17 plus 15 versus AC?
17 plus 15?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 2d8 plus 5.
How much does it have?
10.
Yeah.
1. 6. 11.
11 damage?
Yep.
It's
Cool.
gone.
Okay. That ends his turn. Barakas is going to... He's going to use Well of Light. Okay. going to point it out with his sword, and a just ray of moonlight swings down from the sky and hits him. And let's see if it actually works. 17 plus 5.
22?
Yep. 22 versus AC. Barely hits.
Wow.
And that is 2d12 plus 5 plus my charisma modifier. Radiant damage. So that's 20 damage.
Nice.
Thank you. And that's the end of his turn. Tornado, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to do Icy Rays.
Okay.
Intelligence versus Reflex.
Okay.
17 versus Reflex.
Versus Reflex?
Yes. I have it out of 2.
Not quite.
Quite. Okay.
So you see the light hit makes its mark, but it just doesn't even really notice.
Plus, I'm still invisible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna action point.
Okay. Go for a big attack.
It's gonna hit the main portion of its body.
Okay.
Lead and transmutation.
Okay.
Don't do it to yourself again.
Yeah. The one time he's done this attack, he hit himself.
I thought it was Stormblood I did it to.
Oh, yeah, that was what it was.
6.
Total?
Yes.
What number did you roll?
2.
Oh.
6 versus 4.
Yeah, no.
Damn. It was my 2d8 versus intelligence modifier. Plus intelligence mod.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's...
Okay.
It's literally one of my biggest attacks.
Boris is going to yet again try and find weapons.
Finds a laser cannon.
Alright, he hits one switch, and you see the tusks of Tuntun roll down in front of it into like a ramming position.
Alright.
And that's the end of his turn.
I am going to pop back out.
Okay.
And then I am going to use Fog of Insects.
Okay.
Which is a burst 3, my wisdom versus its fortitude.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just my regular wisdom, or is it, do I roll and add?
Your roll plus your wisdom modifier.
Alright, thought so. Alright, 19 versus fortitude?
Yes, just barely. On the nose.
Alright. So then, 2d10. Right. 2d10.
Okay.
And everybody within a burst of 3 of it.
So a bunch of statues.
Yeah.
Because we're all out of the way.
Yeah.
So that is 8 plus 3 is 11. So that's 11 damage to it.
Okay.
And everybody within a burst of 3 of it has plus 2 to their defense.
Okay.
Until end of the encounter.
Those statues have been more defended.
Well, and it stays around the bast in that area.
Okay.
So pretty much right here and a burst of 3 out.
Okay.
If anybody's in there that isn't the basilisk, gets a plus 2 to their defenses.
Alright.
And then I'm going to pop that back down. End of my turn.
Okay.
This reminds me of a whack-a-mole.
Well, the basilisk, yeah.
Alright, and that was my encounter. Where's that one?
The basilisk is going to move here, facing in here, and he's going to use his stone gaze.
Isn't it like Barakas, like he has to look right to see?
No.
Staring right at it.
It's like a cone.
Mm.
Or, well, actually, it's technically a blast 3.
So more like a sphere.
Yeah. Wrong dice. Oh, good. You rolled low. Oh. And by low, I mean 23. That was after rolling a 6.
Wow.
You're fighting this thing a while earlier than what your level would suggest.
That's always good. We need to level up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's well above his fortitude. So Barakas is now slowed.
Alright.
And that is the end of its turn. Barakas is going to try and save out of that now. And he crit.
Nice.
So he is super healthy. And I already used that. I don't have many attacking encounters.
No.
And my dailies are good, but not for this situation. So he's gonna actually, I can't even get to it because of all the statues. So he's going to
Can I yell move?
Yeah, you can if you'd like.
Going to? Do I have to roll perception for it?
Roll a diplomacy, I'll roll a perception.
Raj. 11 for...
My perception was plenty high. Rolled 22.
Okay.
So... Or sorry, 21. I have a +2. Yeah, he's like, okay. What is this?
If he has a ranged attack, I'd suggest using it first, then move.
You already used it.
Okay.
What is my speed? 6. So he's going to get out of the temple. Try and circle around towards the basilisk from the other side. And that ends his turn.
I'm going to take my hat off and put it back on my belt.
Okay.
I'm going to yell at the damn thing.
Okay, go for it.
Diplomacy, correct?
Diplomacy, intimidate, whichever you'd like. Streetwise, if you want to insult it.
Love who you think you can beat it.
Yeah. I gotta use a diplomacy because
it's all your other ones are bad.
All my other ones are +2s.
Okay. What was that?
9, so 16.
Okay.
Hey, ugly!
Unfortunately, it doesn't understand language, but it does hear noise and turns towards you.
Blast radius for this thing. First 3. Oh dear. Oh boy. I'm gonna fireball it.
Okay.
Intelligence versus reflex.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, that's a crit 20. With a +4.
Oh yeah, hits max damage. Go.
It's 3d6 plus intelligence modifier.
Okay, so 18 plus your intel modifier.
18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay.
That is encounter power for fireball.
Okay. So 76 minus 22. 54. He is bloodied.
Wait, 101?
He started with 125.
And then you said minus 22 on what?
76.
Okay. I thought you said something else.
Nope.
Okay. I was just making sure I math.
Yep. Just making sure I math.
Correct. Making sure class and time in Mr. Roswell's class and not hamper.
Oh, it was all hampered. Okay. Hey, Boris is now going to try and ram the basilisk.
Alright. I'm gonna hold on to something.
Okay. He rolled a 2 and accidentally backed up a little bit.
Alright.
Whoops.
Long time, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I'm trying to think, but the basilisk would be considered out of the pantheon, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Make a spiral go right in its
So
middle.
my turn then?
Yep, it's your turn.
Alright.
Basilisk is on deck.
I am then going to
Barakas is in the hole.
Yeah.
pop out and then use Insect Swarm on the basilisk.
Okay, is that different from the other one?
Yes.
What's it do?
It does. Alright, so it's still Wisdom versus Fortitude, but it's 2d8 plus 1 Wisdom mod and does not stay.
Okay. Now, what does Pot of Greed do?
80.
19 again.
Yep. Yet
Alright.
again, just on it.
Alright, and then
2d8.
2d8. Seven total.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pop back down.
Okay.
And my turn.
Okay, it's now the basilisk's turn.
Since I'm still like in the crowd, but I'm on the stage.
Yeah. He has seen you. You were able to distract him. And he is going to head your way and bash straight through these two statues, and they crumble around him. And he is going to use his gaze attack on you.
Okay.
Because that's the only ranged attack he's got. 20 versus 4.
Ow.
Okay, you're slowed.
Okay.
Go ahead. Or no,
It's
sorry.
Barakas.
Barakas is turn.
It's not my turn.
Whoops.
I'm dead last. Again.
As usual. You're the back line.
You're a mage, you're supposed to stay back.
Barakas is going to step forward and use Moonfire Blade again. 23 versus reflex. And now D12 plus 10. It's 14 damage. And because he's slowed from being so close to it, he cannot move away. Okay, so you're up.
Okay, saving throw. Correct?
Yep.
That is a 19.
Yep, you're fine. See, this is really bad if you actually don't save, but
Yeah.
we're all rolling really well for the evening.
Right?
Except for your couple of crit misses at the beginning.
Hey, I did pretty good crit miss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I walked into the thing, did the guitar riff go off?
Yes.
Alright, good.
And you heard it, and you were like, what's that?
Guess it was the radio. Guessing it was the radio.
Yeah. Do they have radios in the plane where you come from?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a spell that we haven't heard for a while.
Burning Hands?
Turn to frog.
Dust Devil.
Ooh.
Oh jeez.
My only binding skill. That is
Mhm.
actually my daily. One of my at-wills, excuse me.
Yeah, it's an at-will. I was like,
So that's my third
I
at-will.
did not make that to be a daily. Yep.
I am not. Wait, so 12 plus intelligence is making it 16.
Should be versus reflex, I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Then I'm actually gonna use human versality on it.
Okay, to give it +4.
Yep, making it 20.
Then it hits. And I believe it's a D6, and then he can't move.
Yeah. 2.
Okay.
Can't move. No. Yep.
And you can see that he is banged up bad.
Done, by the way.
Okay.
Boris.
It's now Boris' turn.
Yep.
And he is going to search for a ranged weapon, because it is now somewhere where he can't bash into it. He, while trying to find one that's attached to the thing, he finds a crossbow, and he opens the window and tries to take a shot at it. It's like a little emergency hand crossbow.
Oh, that's great.
So let's see, that hits. You crit.
Beautiful.
So that's 10 damage. It's max D8 +2.
And does Ania say anything?
Good job, Boris.
Thank you. And that is Ania's turn.
Alright. I'm going to pop my head open and then use Plague of Locusts on it.
Okay.
Which is again Wisdom versus Fortitude.
Are you all bug based all the time?
Pretty much.
Great.
I'm a druid. You gotta use nature to my advantage.
Biblical plague themed roll.
Okay, just looking at all my attacks.
Yes.
It's either versus will versus
you
fortitude.
just need a couple more. Death of the Firstborn.
I am versus will. I am versus fortitude, and I'm versus reflex.
Good. You should.
I'm mostly just fortitude and reflex.
I'm mostly reflex.
And intelligence.
No. 6.
I was gonna say, is
No.
that a 1? No, it's a 3.
That's okay.
You try to summon bugs to his position, and they don't come.
Bugs Bunny is like, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Have you ever been to Albuquerque? It's nice.
It is. It's not a good idea to go on a bike ride down
I'm
there.
then going to use rope binding to summon up some rope made out of vines.
Okay, to hold it in place even more.
Oh no, I can't do that. I just summon them like in my hand. Like,
oh, okay.
They come from the tree and then
for you to use?
Yeah.
Okay. First time I was in New Mexico, I saw a roadrunner on the side of the road, and I was like, oh, Grandma, stop. I want to get out and take a picture of it. Well, I get out barefoot onto the asphalt road, and I almost got first-degree burns on my hand, or on my feet.
On your hands, doing handstands on the road, huh?
Always.
All we need now is Wile E. Coyote.
Okay. The basilisk cannot move, so he's going to try his sight attack again at you, because that's all he can do.
And it's the only one you can see.
Yes. 26 first fort.
I got 11, dude. 11 fortitude.
Wow.
My AC is the highest thing.
Barakas has.
What is your
or
AC?
no, his fortitude
19.
better.
20.
Barakas' will is the strongest. Solid 20.
Solid.
You'd think with me being a wizard, my will would be the highest.
Yeah. Have you been bumping it up with the level ups?
Nope.
It's supposed to have plus half of your level.
And then whatever.
Just a second, the episode